What does $1,000 get you for marketing your remodeling business? That's going to be the topic we're going to discuss today. And I'm going to tell you why it's probably not enough for where you're headed. If you're running a remodeling company and asking, can I get something worthwhile for $1,000 a month for my marketing? You're not alone. It is actually one of the most common questions that we hear from remodeling company owners who are ready to move beyond just simply word of mouth referrals, but they're still cautious about jumping into spending money on marketing. So today, I want to talk straight with you, and we're going to talk about what $1,000 a month will do for you, because it can do something, but it likely is not going to do enough. And more importantly, it might actually do the wrong things, which could end up costing you more money in the long run. So if your vision includes real growth, more qualified leads, and a business that runs without you chasing every opportunity by hand, then this episode is going to be your reality check. And if you're not quite ready for what it takes, then I'm going to show you how to bridge the gap and do it the smart way. So thanks for tuning in today, and let's go ahead and jump into the conversation. And I want to begin by talking about the trap of the budget buy. You see, spending $1,000 a month might feel like forward motion because, let's be honest, $1,000 a month is a good chunk of change. But it really can end up being a stall tactic. Would you really expect a quality tradesperson to remodel a kitchen for $1,000? Well, of course not. You'd know immediately that something was missing. Either the quality, the commitment, or the actual completion of the job. Well, marketing isn't any different. You've seen business owners get burned by low-cost vendors offering SEO services or social media management at $300 a month. In fact, your email inbox is probably full of emails offering those kinds of things. A year later, no leads, no strategy, no momentum, and what ends up happening is frustration. In fact, every week I've got messages from business owners who unfortunately have a record of, I've had vendor after vendor, and that's been their experience, and the common thread, they went for cheap. And so when we talk about the real cost of low budget marketing, here's really what it looks like. It's a lack of strategy, limited visibility, meager returns, and missed opportunity. You've really got to change the way you think about marketing, because marketing is not an expense, it is a growth engine. And when marketing is done right, it's not just about being seen, it's about building an ecosystem that is working for you even when you're not working. Let me say that again. When marketing is done right, it's about building an ecosystem that is working for you even when you're not working. You see, your website, your Google presence, your ads, your email list, your social media content, they all need to function together like a spider web. The prospect gets curious, they see you again, they click, they read, they see a review, they watch a video, they sign up, they call. But building that ecosystem takes more than $1,000 Band-Aid. It takes strategy, it takes systems, and it takes scale. And most remodeling companies should expect to invest 5% of annual revenue into their marketing if growth is their real goal. So let me put this into perspective for you. For a $1 million a year remodeling company, that's $4,000 to $5,000 per month. That's what it takes to win in competitive markets where customers are doing their homework. So let's talk realistically. What can you do with $1,000 a month? To be fair, $1,000 a month does buy you something, but it's going to be very limited to low effort, minimal touch services. Here's what we often see offered at this level. Basic Google business profile management. And what that means is just basic edits and some cut and paste type posting or template based posting. Maybe one blog post or SEO article per month. A few templated social media posts per week or basic monthly reporting. Maybe some call tracking or landing pages that are templated if you're lucky. I like to call this tactical budgeting. You're visible, but yet you're invisible at the same time because you're not really sending the signals that the search engine is looking for. It doesn't engage your audience. You might get lucky with the occasional lead, but it's not predictable, it's not scalable, there's no real leverage to it, there's no real growth trajectory. Now, on the other hand, we have to talk about what you can't do with $1,000 a month. And here's the harsh reality. $1,000 a month doesn't buy strategy, it doesn't buy results, it just buys activity. And activity without outcomes is busy work. You won't get a proven ad strategy or funnel system. You're not going to get competitive SEO that ranks and converts. You're not going to get marketing automation or CRM setups. You're not going to get high quality video or brand design. You're not going to get strategic oversight or campaign integration, and you're not going to get fractional CMO support. Most importantly, you won't get a growth partner who thinks like a business owner. You're simply going to get a vendor. So here at Remodeling Marketing Team, our entry-level engagement begins at $1,500 a month. Why? Because that's the threshold where we can execute on the strategy that supports real revenue growth, not just presence. You see, the hidden cost of staying small too long, and there is a cost to this. Let's play this out a little bit. Let's say you do spend $1,000 a month for 12 months. That's $12,000. Well, you might get a few new Google reviews. You might get a website that ranks on page 3. You might get an email list with 30 names. And you might get a Facebook page that gets 3 likes per week. But how many new qualified remodeling clients did you get? If the answer isn't clear, then that's the real problem. In contrast, serious remodeling businesses that spend $3,000 to $5,000 a month with a clear system often generate measurable returns. 10 to 50 plus qualified leads per month with trackable return on investment and a plan for scale. So growth-minded owners know the price of staying small is missed opportunity. So while you're trying to save $1,500 a month, your competitors are investing $3,000 a month in stealing the market share. So let me give you a little comparison here between $1,000 versus a $3,000 versus a $5,000 a month marketing budget. So $1,000 a month for budgeting, $3,000 a month for budgeting, and $5,000 a month for budgeting. And we'll talk about this. $1,000 a month is tactical budgeting. $3,000 a month is growth budgeting. And $5,000 a month is market leadership or market dominance budgeting. So let me set that perspective for you. When we talk about strategy at $1,000 a month, there really is no strategy. It's just vendor driven. At $3,000 a month, there is strategy included, and generally that is quarterly strategy updates. At $5,000 a month, it is fractional CMO level strategy, meaning it is fluid. It's constantly being evaluated and updated. On the SEO level, at $1,000 a month, you're getting basic Google Business Profile updates. At a $3,000 a month level, you're getting local on-page SEO and Google Business Profile optimization. So it's your website and your Google Business Profile that are being worked on. At a $5,000 a month level, you're getting national SEO, local domination, and AI-influenced SEO architecture, because now you're working in an AI-enhanced environment, not just a traditional SEO environment. On the content side, at $1,000 a month, you might get one templated blog post a month that's 500 words. On a $3,000 a month level, you're going to get a monthly content calendar plus maybe some email marketing. On a $5,000 a month level, you're going to have a full content ecosystem: blogs, short form videos, social media posts, and lead magnets. On the advertising side, at $1,000 a month, you're probably not going to have any ads, or you might get some limited boosted posts. At $3,000 a month, you're probably going to have some Google ads and or Facebook ads with retargeting. At $5,000 a month, you're going to have multi-channel pay-per-click, search ads, plus retargeting, plus conversion funnel testing. On the social media side, at $1,000 a month, you might have templated posts or maybe some light scheduling. At $3,000 a month, you can look for platform-specific strategies and boosted content. And at $5,000 a month, you're going to have full audience growth strategy, targeting strategies, and influencer partnerships. On the website side of things, at $1,000 a month, it's just not available, or it's do-it-yourself, or there might be some landing page edits, maybe. At $3,000 a month, there's going to be basic conversion rate optimization audits and landing page support. At $5,000 a month, there's going to be website re-architecture design, user interface design, consulting, heat maps, and testing. On the video marketing side, at $1,000 a month, there's none. You can do it yourself. At $3,000 a month, there's probably 1 to 2 produced reels per month. At $5,000 a month, there's branded video campaigns with scripting and production support. Tracking and supporting at $1,000 a month, it's going to be just some basic metrics, traffic and rankings. At $3,000 a month, it'll be ROI focused, cost per lead, form fills, call tracking. At $5,000 a month, you're going to get into predictive dashboards, lead scoring, and CRM integration. On the support side, at $1,000 a month, low touch account rep or ticketing. You may just get an email report. At $3,000 a month, you can expect a dedicated strategist and team. And then at $5,000 a month, you can expect a strategic advisory board for marketing and business operations and that fractional CMO touch. The ideal company size for $1,000 a month, you're doing less than $500,000 in revenue a year. The ideal company size at $3,000 a month, you should be somewhere between $500,000 and $2 million per year. And then for $2 million and above to $10 million and above, that $5,000 a month is a sweet spot. The main outcome at $1,000 a month, you're just looking for visibility. At $3,000 a month, you're looking for lead generation and brand awareness, and at $5,000 a month and above, you're looking to be the dominant market position, and you're looking for scalable position. So, what's really required to see results? Well, here at Remodeling Marketing Team, we have a team standard. We actually have some requirements to work with us. And we work with remodelers who are serious about growth, not just visibility. So these are actually the standards we work off of. We only take remodeling contractors who are at $500,000 a month in revenue or above. We want to work with those who have 3 or more full-time employees and who are at a $1,500 to $5,000 a month marketing budget, who want to build systems, not just get leads. We're not a lead vendor, we're a growth partner. There are plenty of lead vendors out there. And we're looking for partners who have a business mindset, not just a craftsman mindset. When you work with us, we bring a fractional CMO thinking to companies who are ready to scale. And that includes marketing, yes, but it also includes systems, positioning, hiring insights, and long-term brand development. Because you're not just paying for clicks, you're partnering with a team that thinks like a strategist and executes like an operator. Now, if you're still under $500,000 in revenue, what do? Well, here's what you do instead. If you're still in the early stages, we understand that. We respect the hustle. You're building something with your hands and your grit. And at $1,000 a month, you're not going to build your dream, but here's how you can be smart about it. Number one, focus on referrals. They are your highest converting lead source right now, and they're not going to cost you money. Number two, leverage that local reputation. Be sure and claim and optimize your Google business profile. Number three, take full advantage of free content. Subscribe to the Digital Remodeler podcast or read Internet Marketing for Home Remodeling Companies. That's our book. You can download it on our website. Also download our AI guide, our AI tools for home remodelers. That's our other ebook. It's on the website. Look into entry-level providers. If you must outsource, try a starter-focused platform like Fiverr. There's a lot of vendors there that will offer you low-cost services. And then get your numbers in place. Know your cost per lead, average ticket, and conversion rate. Build those habits before you start building your systems. And then when you cross that $500,000 per year revenue mark and you're ready to scale, not just survive, book a strategy session with our team. You can do that on our website. Now, the real question for you is, do you want $1,000 of activity or $1,000 towards acceleration? If you've gotten this far into our episode, you're not looking for fluff. You actually want results. So you need to ask yourself, are you marketing to grow or just spending to feel like you're doing something? So we don't want to just do activity for activity's sake. And at Remodeling Marketing Team, we don't do cheap, we do clarity. We help remodeling companies like yours step out of the guessing game and into a system that generates high quality leads, automates the customer journey, and frees the owner from chasing every sale personally. So if that's what you're after and you meet our minimums, then maybe you're ready to talk. So if you're ready to scale like a CEO, be sure to schedule your strategy session with us here at Remodeling Marketing Team. You can do that at remodelingmarketingteam.com/get-started, and we would love to talk with you. Remember, our minimum thresholds are you need to be doing $500,000 a year in revenue, and you need to be willing to spend $1,500 a month to $5,000 a month on your marketing. And if you're not there yet, I've given you some tips to scale your business to that point. And when you're ready, we would love to talk with you. As always, thanks for tuning in to this episode, and I look forward to talking with you on the next episode.